You who dwell in darkness, you who begrudge the light, awaken, for I now bestow upon you an opportunity for revenge. Rise to your feet once more, 5 dastardly bombers!
The evil Bugler and the 5 dastardly bombers are trying to destroy the entire universe, and it's up to the Bomberman bros to stop them. White is their leader, who just wants to get the job done right, but his siblings have their own priorities. Red just wants to blow everything up, while Black is too self-absorbed to care. The characters are all very silly and manage to get a few chuckles out of me, but it can be pretty cringe-inducing at times, especially since the voice acting is not particularly great. But it manages to achieve what the story is trying to convey. The story may not be the focus of the game, but it was enjoyable for what it was. Bomberman is a puzzle action game that has a level-based structure. Each level has its own mission that needs to be completed to move on. These missions can range from defeating all enemies or finding keys to unlock the level goal. There isn't a lot of variety when it comes to missions, but even the same missions play completely different. And this is thanks to the maze-like level design. The puzzle gameplay comes in from how you want to complete each level, as there are multiple ways of completing them. You can be reckless, or you can carefully plan by watching your enemy movement patterns. Your plan can potentially even change while going through a world, as your stats increase via power-ups found by bombing obstacles. These power-ups can increase a Bomberman's speed or allow them to drop more bombs to trap enemies for easy kills. This can be very helpful, as their only method of attacking is placing a bomb where they stand. Be careful though, as you can blow yourself up if you're caught in the radius of your own bomb's explosions. The game can be quite challenging and it really punishes players for a complete game over. You're given a set amount of lives throughout each world, and the Bomberman bros can only take one hit before a life is lost. If you reach game over, you can spend in-game currency to revive of all lives and power-ups you have obtained. Each difficulty greatly increases the amount of money you could spend. When you run out of money and get a game over, you are forced to return to the beginning of that world and try again, but with even less chance of success since all of your money is gone. The only way to earn money is to complete worlds in story mode. Lower difficulties will earn you very little, while higher ones will reward you with much more. Boss battles have 2 phases, with one being where you can fight one-on-one with the dastardly bomber, and the other where you fight in an open arena against a big machine. The dastardly bomber fights are pretty uninspired, as each bomber is beaten easily by using the same strategy. On the other hand, the fights with a giant machine piloted by the bomber of that world are really fun, and offer some intense moments to keep you on your toes. These are some of the best moments the story mode can offer. The story mode can also be played co-op with friends locally, which can change the entire game in terms of strategy and pace. In story mode, each person only has 1 life, but when you're knocked out, you get to mess with your friends by launching bombs into the arena, and under certain circumstances, you could even be allowed to return to the game. I really like this feature because these games can go on for quite a while, and it allows defeated players to still be part of the game, even though they may not win in the end. It is also very cathartic to get revenge on the person who knocked you out. Using money you earned in the story mode, you can unlock up to the 12 multiplayer arenas via a shop. You can also accessorize your characters with hats to add more personality to your preferred bomber. While no personal issues with the online multiplayer were found during tests, many players have been experiencing connectivity issues, so keep that in mind. The game is packed with content aside from story mode. You can battle with up to 8 friends locally and online in 20 different arenas for some hectic multiplayer action, and it is a blast. Visually, the game is really simple, and is in no way an example of what the Switch can do. This also makes me wonder why the game is locked at 30 frames per second and not able to grow to 60. The simple visuals still look nice and are sharp thanks to the game being native 1080p, and the music is very energetic, matching the fast-paced gameplay. Overall, Bomberman fans are going to really enjoy this entry. It is everything a fan could want out of the game, and while it's an incredibly safe attempt, it was still enjoyable nonetheless. This is definitely a game to keep an eye on when buying a Nintendo Switch thanks to the lower price range. All control schemes work perfectly fine for this game, but the Pro Controller was definitely the preferred way to play if you have one. And that does it for our review of Super Bomberman R. To see the full written review, be sure to check out our website, gaminggamma.com. A link to the written review will be provided down in the description bar below. And if you enjoyed this video review, be sure to leave a comment down in the comment section below, let us know what you think of the review. And if you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe for future Let's Plays, reviews, commentaries, giveaways, and more. And as always everyone, this is GammaLad signing off.